Let's take a look at some barriers to technology adoption using the concerns-based adoption model. But first, a few words about the model. Before a technology can be successfully adopted, the users, i.e. the teachers, have to be convinced that it is worth adopting. And as you can imagine, they do have concerns. There are 3 dimensions of the concerns-based adoption model: stages of concern, levels of use, and innovation configuration. In the stages of concern, teachers are worried about 3 things: personal impact, management of the technology, and impact of the innovation. Whenever something new comes along, it's very natural to ask oneself, is this going to be useful and helpful to me? Or is this going to be hurtful or a waste of my time? With everything that we have to do, how am I going to manage one more thing? And how is this going to work? And if I do manage to get this up and running, is it going to be useful to me and my students? Or is it going to be a burden to us? Technology adoption can be hampered or prevented altogether by 2 types of barriers: first order and second order. First order barriers are obstacles that are external, like insufficient resources, building administrative and systemic procedure, subject culture, like how we do things in our department, and assessment requirements. Second-order barriers come from internal sources, like the teacher's resistance to change, fear or distrust of technology, lack of desire to use the technology, lack of knowledge, lack of time, feelings of cynicism, being overwhelmed, feeling pressure, and not feeling safe to take risks. So now let's put this into perspective. Let's take a look at some of the very real barriers that our group might experience when attempting to implement the Math Prodigy Game Lab innovation. Some possible first-order barriers that we might encounter would be working equipment, internet that's fast enough, staff and schedules that jive, math department goals, administrative support, and assessment methods. Some of the possible second-order barriers we might encounter would be confidence in the program's curriculum and content, confidence with using technology and the desire to use it, comfort with the site itself and the setup of rosters, knowledge of data reports and their usage. In order to address those possible first-order barriers, first and foremost, we would need administrative commitment and support from the top. We would then need the lab to be in perfect working order. We'd need scheduling, lab clearance. We would need someone to staff the lab. We'd have to meet with the math department and the academic coaches to plan. Strategies that we would use to address the possible second-order barriers would be to meet with them, survey their attitudes and prior knowledge, listen to their concerns, demo the program thoroughly, provide several opportunities for professional development, work with them to get their classes set up, and follow up with everyone. After the initial adoption period, we would meet with the teachers, find out if they had questions, concerns, or needed further professional development. We would also meet with administration and obtain their feedback and find out if they needed any more support from us in order to continue giving their support. Once we see that teachers are teaching each other and that they're showing administration how they utilize data from the program, then we will know that we have a successful adoption of our innovation.